Hi everyone, welcome to Japan Music Express, our new channel dedicated to spread the word about Japanese musicians and bands covering many styles. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and to ring the bell to do not miss any new videos. Today we're going to talk about a classic rock band that got extremely famous in the early 90s and still active up to this day, Luna Sea. Luna Sea was formed in 1989 in Kanagawa, Japan. The band consists of 5 members: Ryuichi Kawamura on vocals, Sugizo on lead guitar and violin, Inoran on rhythm guitar, Jay on bass, and Shinya on drums. In the early 90s, they gained massive popularity and became one of the pioneers of the Visual Kei movement, known for their striking androgynous appearances and unique fashion, heavily influenced by the Western glam rock movement. Luna Sea's music style is a fusion of various genres, especially from the 80s, including alternative rock, post-punk, gothic rock, and new romantic. Their music is characterized by emotional lyrics, powerful guitar riffs, and Kawamura's incredible vocal range. The band's ability to blend different genres into their music is what makes them so unique, and is one of the reasons they've stood the test of time. Also, the combination of each member's different style and music background is probably the source of such diversity, as British producer Steve Lillywhite described. Sugizo is Mr. Detail, Shinya is Mr. Happy, always telling jokes and so happy, Jay is Mr. Rock and Roll, and Inoran is Mr. Sloppy. You need some sloppiness against Mr. Detail, you need somehow to meet in the between. And the singer Ryuichi is Mr. Frank Sinatra because he's the ballad singer. It's not Axl Rose, he's romantic. So you put all the things together and goes crazy, but it's good crazy. Speaking of Ryuichi, as is the case of his contemporary colleague Toshi from X Japan, you can sense a strong influence of Enka Japanese traditional ballads in his singing style. That element, combined with Sugizo's melodic violin and guitar riffs over a bouncing rock background, is what made Luna Sea one of the icons of the Visual Kei genre, influencing many other bands that came later. Now let's talk about some of their career hits and highlights. During the 90s, Luna Sea released numerous successful albums over the years, including hit songs like Rosier, True Blue, Deja Vu, and Shine. In 2000, their album Luna Sea was released in the peak of their popularity, including successful hit singles Tonight and Gravity. and also the song Sweet Is Come Again, which was included in the Japanese soundtrack of James Bond film The World's Not Enough. After that, they went on indefinite hiatus due to conflicts between band members. About that time, guitarist Inoran said in 2014 interview, "We promised each other that we'd all go out in the world while we were in our 30s, absorb things and regroup." During this time, most members except for drummer Shinya focused on successful solo careers, each one of their particular styles, each with romantic songs. Bassist Jay invested on American influence rock music inspired mostly by punk and grunge. Sugizo's dive into more experimental sound, mixing his violin and lead guitar skills with drum and bass, trip-hop, funk, and bossa nova. While rhythm guitarist Inoran went the opposite way, the straightforward rock and roll, also forming the duo Fake with Oblivion Dust vocalist Ken Lloyd. That time, Inoran and Ryuichi also formed a parallel band called Tourbillon. 7 years later, the band made a triumphant return for a concert at the Tokyo Dome. After that, they did another special presentation in 2008 at a festival in tribute of deceased ex-Japan guitarist and close friend Hide. Only 2010, 10 years after the hiatus, they announced their official reunion with a concert tour that included the United States and Taiwan, besides many dates in Japan.
Lunacy 3D in Los Angeles.
In 2012, they embarked on a series of sold-out concerts called The End of the Dream, promoting a new single of the same name, and in the following year, they finally released their first new album in 13 years entitled A Will. So, what have they been up to recently? Since their comeback, Lunacy has been consistently active. They released 2 more albums, Love in 2017 and Cross 2019, which was produced by the British Steve Lillywhite, famous for having worked with names like U2 and the Rolling Stones. After that, in 2020, both the band and Sugizo as a solo act contributed with the majority of tracks to the Mobile Suit Gundam 40th anniversary album, covering theme songs from the 4 decades of the popular anime series. They've also continued to tour extensively while still working on side projects. Sugizo is probably their most active member, having worked as a guitarist for ex-Japan and The Last Rockstars, both bands led by drummer and Visual Kei personality Yoshiki Hayashi. Besides doing his solo projects like As of the date of this video, November 2023, Lunacy is on their so-called Duo Arena tour and is releasing a couple of re-recorded albums, fan favorite Mother and Style. There you have it, a brief journey through the incredible Japanese rock band Luna Sea. If you haven't listened to their music yet, I highly recommend you checking out on digital platforms or even here on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Japanese related content, and let us know in the comments which Luna Sea song is your favorite. Thanks for joining us today and see you next time. Rock on!